Welcome guys. In this video we are going to look at mathematics paper 2 for the year 2024 for GCE, and we are starting from question 3. So 3, express 2 over x plus 2 minus 5 over 3x minus 1 as a single fraction in its simplest form. We have two fractions. The first fraction is 2 over x plus 2. The second fraction is 5 over 3x minus 1. So you just have to know the steps that are followed whenever you're dealing with such a problem. Okay, so now the first step is I'm going to find the lowest common denominator for the two fractions. So the common denominator will be putting these two denominators in brackets. So now the principle is just simple. So the best way and simplified way to know is the numerator of the first fraction will multiply with the denominator of the second fraction. Then the numerator of the second fraction multiplies with the denominator of the first fraction. So these two will multiply with 3x minus 1 minus this 5 will multiply with x plus 2. Then we are going to expand. So 2 times 3x, then 2 times negative 1. So 2 times 3x will give us 6x. 2 times negative 1 will give us negative 2. We'll move on to negative 5 times x, negative 5 times 2. So negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times positive 2 will give us negative 10 over x plus 2 in brackets 3x minus 1 in brackets. Then here we can now collect the like terms on top. So the final answer will be 6x minus 5x will just give us x. The negative 2 minus 10 will give us negative 12 divided by x plus 2, 3x minus 1. So this is our final answer. So we move on to question B. In the following diagram, vector OA is equal to A, vector OB is equal to B, and AX to AB is equal to 3. So we have given some ratios. So now let's find this. So how do you do? So if you look at these letters, so the first one, we are given AB. So what does this simply mean? So it simply means that A is our initial point. A is our initial point, then B is our final point. So we are starting from A, then ending at B. So we can use the route AO since we are given a value. So say AO plus then OB. So these are the routes that we are going to use. Right, so the first route here, we are moving from A going to O. So we are going to introduce the negative sign to the vector OA. So this becomes negative A. Then for this one, we are just going toward the arrow. We just get it plus B. Then it's better we start with the one with the positive sign minus A. So this is our final answer. So let's move on to XB. So xb, we just want to move from x to b. So we need to look at what we have. Since we have the vector ab, so now we just need part of it. So for this one, we need to look at the ratios. From ax, we are given the ratio 2. Then ab is 3. So 3 is the total number for the whole line AB. So if the total number for the line AB is 3, and from A to X is 2, then from X to B should be a 1. So that if we add these two numbers, it will give us a sum of 3. So to find our final answer for this one, I'm going to say XB is equal to, what is the ratio for XB? Remember, is 1 divided by 3 of vector AB. So it simply means that the line AB, we just need a portion of it. So please take note of that. So I'm going to say 1 divided by 3 of vector B minus this one. So we can now expand 1 times the B, 1 over 3 times B is 1 over 3 vector B minus, so 1 over 3 times negative A is 1 over 3 of vector A. So this is our final answer. So let's move on to XO. So XO. So if we want to move XO, so this is our answer for C. So XO will move XB plus BO. So what is the value of XB? So the value of XB is 1 over 3 vector B minus 1 over 3 vector A plus C. Now for this one, we are moving against the arrow. We are moving from B to O. So we are going to introduce negative B. So I'm just going to say plus negative B. So what I'm going to do is collect the like terms. So here I'm going to say 1 over 3 of B minus B. So B I'm going to say over 1 minus 1 over 3 of vector A. So the lowest common denominator is 3 for the first part. 3 into 3 is 1 times 1B will just be a B. Minus 1 into 3 is 3 times B will give us 3B. So the final answer will be negative 2B over 3 minus 1 over 3 of vector A. Okay, so for this one is given also that OY is equal to 3OX, show that BY is equal to A plus B. So first let's find this OY. So do we have OX? Yes, we have OX. So this is our XO. So OX will be, we change the size of this. Let me show you what I mean by that. So XO is what we found is negative 2 over 3 of vector B minus 1 over 3 of vector A. So to find OX, this one, So this simply means none, because we have swapped the letters. So since that is done, we are just going to change the signs. It's like we are moving against the arrow. So instead of writing -2/3, I'm going to write +2/3 of vector B minus, even this one must change, so +1/3 of vector A. Now since we are told OY, vector OY is equal to 3OX, so it simply means that this must be multiplied by a 3. So I'm going to say OY is equal to 3, then where there is OX we substitute with this, so it's 2/3 B plus 1/3 vector A. So we can cancel this and this, so OY is equal to 2B plus A. Now let's go to the part where we are supposed to show. So the part where we are supposed to show is BY. So let's say if we want to move from B to Y, how can we move from B to Y? So to move from B to Y, we can move B to O plus OY. Remember OY, we have it, so we can use this route. So B to O, it's negative B plus, then OY is this, so it's 2B plus A. So we know that for the first part here we are going to add, so if we add we are going to have B plus A. So as we can say, this is same as A plus B, hence shown. So this is our final answer. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.